stone screams when it is betrayed by oblivion. This is not just the destruction of a statue, it is an attempt to execute an idea, to erase the very thought of a man who dared to challenge the gods. Look upon Akhetaten, a ghost city, a utopia, a horizon that was meant to be eternal, but burned out in just 17 years. A metropolis rose upon these shoulders. Thousands of nameless workers, their sweat mixing with limestone dust. Every block, every breath in this paradise had its price, ringing in calloused hands like copper. The secret to this frantic construction was the talatat, a standardized stone, an ancient Lego brick. While modern scientists measure these ruins with lasers, the truth remains. This city wasn't built for the ages. It was assembled in haste, on fragile wooden scaffolding, under the scorching sun of Heresy. Amarna lived through the pulse of its market. Here, the copper shat ring opened any door.
These are the finest in the market!
An economy built on barter and strict centralized accounting made the city a thriving hub, where exotic goods from the known world met on dusty stalls. In the workshops, a new art was born, while in humble huts, a new life began. A simple meal, a simple prayer. The people believed they had found heaven, unaware their homes were built on a foundation of hidden hatred.
Yes, and the stew is warm.
Can I have some more?
The great temple of the Aten, a vision of blinding white stone. No roofs, no shadows. Here, God saw every subject, and the subjects saw their God. Ancient knowledge, once carved in stone, now transforms into digital code. We analyze every sign, trying to understand. Was Akhenaten a prophet or a madman, locked within a digital simulation of his own time? But the shadows were already lengthening. The red circle of the sun, once a symbol of life, began to turn into the mark of a heretic. Those who yesterday painted walls in gold
Keep the strokes even.
were now marking
This
papyrus
part
with the
needs more.
crosses of
Yes,
death.
fill it in.
Amidst the squares, altars rose like silent wells. Those walking toward the sun stepped over stones inscribed with names that would soon be ordered forgotten. The royal palace, the peak of beauty. A place where Akhenaten and Nefertiti intertwined their hands, oblivious to the world. The sunset over Amarna in those years was the most beautiful sight in Egypt, and the very last. As the sun sinks below the horizon of Akhetaten, the city ignites in a final desperate gold. In this light, there are no shadows, only the eternal radiance the Pharaoh promised his people. For a fleeting moment, this utopia of white stone and sand feels immortal. But the silence settling over the capital already carries the echoes of coming storms. Breathe in this light, for it is the last peaceful sunset of a magnificent dream. Footsteps echoing in the streets, torches in the dark. The conspiracy was not born in distant Thebes. It was born here in the whispers of those tired of the tyranny of light. A gaze full of resolve. This is the end.
But the path is dangerous. We have prepared. We must go now. Together then.
Fire devours the doctrine. The sun no longer warms, it burns. Blood on white limestone. Utopias do not die peacefully. They drown in the screams of those who believe and those who came to destroy. Papyrus scrolls with hymns to the sun become kindling for the fires of hate. The order is short.
The circle is
Erase.
broken, seals undone. The flames bear witness to our final stand.
The face of a god,
Destiny's
carved
tide
in
cannot
stone, turns to dust under the strikes of hammers. Statues fall, raising clouds of ancient dust. Bloody frescoes. A pharaoh's bust cast into the ruins. The irony of fate is that in the dirt, beauty is preserved best of all. Young Tutankhamun walks through the fallen city. He sees the ruins of his father's faith. The face of Nefertiti, scraped from the walls. This is not just the dismantling of buildings. It is the dismantling of a dream. 43 seconds of silence and ruin. The city is taken apart brick by brick. Amarna vanishes, becoming a graveyard of ideas. The wind carries the ash to where the new temples of the old gods will soon rise. The young king walks toward his future, while behind him, the shadows of his great ancestors recede into the sand. A change of eras. Egypt returns to the shade, a lone traveler in the desert. Today, there is only ruins and wind. We look at these stones, knowing no sun shines forever. But as long as we remember Amarna, Akhenaten lives.